Final Web Design, this is Steve. Final Web Design, this is Steve.
Hey Steve, yeah, this is Kevin. I was giving you a call back.
Hey Kevin, how are you, sir?
Great.
So I just had a few questions. I saw we received your request for an e-commerce website you're trying to build. I just wanted to get a few more details so I could get you a proper proposal.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay, so you kind of mentioned that you currently have a plants business.
Yes. And we would like to start selling plants online through e-commerce. Kind of think like Amazon, but for plants, basically.
Amazon, but for plants.
Like something like Amazon, but for plants, yeah.
How?
You could customize it, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? When you say customize it, you were going somewhere with that.
Yeah, customizing, so you get to pick your plant, and then if you would like, you can also pick a pot.
Okay. And what other options would there be?
So besides plant and pots, anything else would be wouldn't be much else that I can think off the top of my head.
So I could look at an Amazon, and obviously they have, purchasing, they have user logins, profile creations, shipping and orders and things like that. But as far as in your actual market, in your business, do you have any websites that are similar, any companies that are doing something?
Yeah, website, it is called thesill.com.
The Sill?
Yeah, The Sill.
How do you spell that? S-I-L?
THESILL.
Thesill.com. Okay. Buy plants. Okay. This is nice to
Yeah.
see. So you're trying to build
so
something
that'll be
like
kind of competitive.
Okay.
Something like that. Just making it very easy for the customer to just go out and buy the plant, basically.
Okay, how many plants do you have, and how many pots? How many products?
To start off, we wanted to do between 50 to 100. I'll have all the pictures and everything ready.
So
then make it easier to integrate more plants in the future.
So you said you have all the pictures, descriptions,
yeah.
Prices,
yeah.
And how do you have that, in a Excel format, or a spreadsheet, or in just different files?
What would be ideal for you guys? Because I have files, but I could put it all into a spreadsheet if you'd like.
I mean, technically that would usually be easiest. Sometimes we can even upload mass, if it's 50 to 100 products, we could do almost a big upload like that. But really, however you have it, I mean, we can make it work.
Okay.
But I guess that's something we could discuss once we got to that stage.
Right.
Have you got other quotes for this, or do you have an idea what you're expecting this to cost?
Yeah, I have a couple other quotes. I'm going around contacting a lot of different companies, and then me and my team, we're going to take a look at who we're going to finally go with.
Okay. And you're in the Miami area?
Yeah.
Okay, we're as well. We're in Brickell here. Well, I mean, just to kind of be upfront with you, what I can do is I can definitely provide a proposal and an estimate for our projects. But if we get into e-commerce, I mean, we usually won't even, start an e-commerce build, especially with 50 to 100 products for anything under 5,500. I don't know what kind of other ballpark numbers you're getting, but that just kind of gives you an idea. But what I'm going to do is, just following our calls, I'll put together an official estimate and proposal, and I can actually break it down and, kind of line item it. But usually something like this too would take 6 to 8 weeks, depending how quick we get the products, the data, the information, the logos, things like that.
Right.
So is that even in your... Okay.
Another website you could take a look at.
This is another Lively Root.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, that's pretty similar here. The only thing that gets a little more complicated here is how you're trying to mix the plants and the pots. So people will actually pick the plant, and then from there they're given options to select the pot that they want it to go into.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to just look a little bit how they're doing some of that, but that shouldn't be a problem. So, yeah, and you currently have the domain name, the URL you want to use, business logo, colors, things like that. It's all incorporated?
Yeah.
And do you know what payment gateway you want to use, like a PayPal or like an authorized.net or?
What do you recommend for the payments?
I mean, a lot of people just for simplicity will use like a PayPal or something. But if you're gonna want to actually take the credit cards directly to like your business account and not have that third party like a Google Pay or an Apple Pay or a PayPal, we can do it with an authorized net where you actually take the cards on your website yourself, but you do need to have an LLC for the company and you have to have a business bank account. So I'm sure you have both of those. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I would recommend then that you do authorized.net.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to use like PayPal or a third party, so I'll do that.
Yeah, because with those you don't have as much control, and if somebody tries to like reverse charges or something, it's kind of in PayPal's. Yeah, it's in PayPal and stuff's hands. Now, as far as the technology or the platform, obviously we'd build this for iPhones, Androids, desktops. But are you familiar with like WordPress, WooCommerce, or Shopify? I mean, is there anything that you've?
Yeah, I mean, what do you recommend? Because I'm familiar with them, but I was wondering what you guys recommend. Like, what do you guys typically work with?
So, I mean, what I would recommend is a WordPress with like a WooCommerce extension, which is basically turning a WordPress, which is open source. It's not a company, it's a community. And then using WooCommerce, which you can integrate with the WordPress and then make the sales through the website. And you're not dealing with a Shopify where you have to pay them a monthly fee. They're not taking a percentage of your sales. Shopify has some benefits too, that it's usually a little bit easier to manage, but at the same time, there's a lot of it's a corporation, not an open source. So and customizations and things like that are a little harder. It's more theme based.
Go with you, right? And then will you guys like do like monthly maintenance of some sorts? I know like Shopify, like they have like you see what I mean? Like, will you guys be like up to date? Like, what do I get exactly? So I get the website, and then it's kind of like just if I want to update it or something, like how do I go about that? If I have an issue with it.
Okay, well, I can send you more information about that too, but we do have like a monthly, once the website's done, you don't have to. I'll send you the project cost just for the website, but we do have like a maintenance, updates, upgrades, security, just kind of keeping the website evolved as time goes on. So we do have a package like that, and I can send you more information on that. It's a little bit different if it's an e-commerce than if it's a just text and image website, but I can definitely get you more information.
Got it.
But you don't technically need to do that. We could just put you on a GoDaddy or a HostGator or Bluehost or one of those companies if you don't want to continue the maintenance after. And we would also be able to show you with tutorials and stuff how you can update inventory and stuff in the back once it's all built. But it's kind of got to get online to have something where you can go in and start adding inventory yourself. And we'll do all the initial inventory. It's just in the future, if you want to change pictures or prices, you'll have some control as well.
Got it.
So
okay.
I think that's pretty much all the questions I have, just to at least get you some more information as far as what the price of a website build or e-commerce build, and then what the cost of a maintenance package after. So I could definitely send you some of that info. Is this something you're looking to get started soon, or are you guys got time, or?
I mean, the sooner the better. Yeah, you said your turnaround was like 4 to 8 weeks, right?
About 6 to 8 with e-commerce, and that really, again, it depends on how good communication stays. Like if we're in good communication, if we're getting stuff right away, we can usually keep things moving. Yeah. How we do it is we do complete customized design. So we'll do it in like an Adobe Photoshop XD. We'll send you the concept within about 7 business days after the project gets started. But at the same time, we'll start setting up the new website environment on the server, building out some of the initial pages and features and such as we're working on the design with you. If you sign off, you like the design, then we'll go in and implement it. So it just kind of keeps both the design and the development moving. But again, it's usually about 6 to 8 weeks for everything to get built, tested, launched. It just takes a little time, especially with 50 to 100 inventory. And that'll depend too how we receive that, if we got to do it manually, or if we can like upload.
if anything, yeah, if we just get started off, maybe we'll do a couple less products just so we can get the website rolling and then integrate them in the future.
Yeah, you can always continue to add inventory and products. That's not going to be an issue. Or the website's never like stuck. It'll always be able to evolve and change and add into the future.
Right. Okay.
So I
Think
think
we'll send over the proposal.
yeah. So Kevin, what I'll do is it'll probably be by tomorrow morning, but I'll sit down. I'll look over everything that we've kind of talked about and some of the example sites. And I'll send you to your email, realplantplug@gmail.com.
Perfect.
I'll send that over probably first thing tomorrow. And then if you have questions and you want to hop on another call or discuss anything or, kind of take it from there, but at least we'll have something to look at and get an idea what we could do to get this process moving for you.
Perfect. And it's gonna also be mobile friendly, correct?
Yeah, everything will be mobile responsive, so it'll work on iPhones, Androids, all the latest ways people access tablets, access the internet. So
Perfect. All right, well, I guess I'll wait for your proposal then, and we'll go from there.
sounds good, Kevin. We'll try to get that to you by tomorrow, and then again, if you have any questions from there, we can hop on another call or communicate through email or whatever works best, and just see what your thoughts are.
Thank you, Steve.
All right.
Have a wonderful day.
Absolutely, you too. Take care.